Hello, this is Thunder Up, and I am Nathan. So the NBA released the schedule for next season. So I thought I would kind of break down and talk about the Thunder season and their schedule, and kind of let you know what I saw, tell you what I liked about it, and what I maybe would change. So to me, there were a couple of things, or two things that really stood out. Um, and in my opinion, the most important thing was the fact that the Thunder have 34 nationally televised games. So 34 of the 82 games are nationally televised. So to me, that is a really big deal for such a small market in Oklahoma City. Now they are tied with the Warriors, Lakers, and the Knicks. Really, really big markets. But I think the NBA got this one right for sure. I think it just goes to show you how good the Thunder are and how good that they will continue to be. I think they're the NBA's next dynasty, or at least have the best chance to be for in the last probably 5 years or so. So I thought that was a really, really big deal. 34 nationally televised games. We've really come a long ways. When we were just fighting for Christmas Day games, even last year. So I thought that was awesome. And then obviously, everyone knows that opening day, the very first game, will be in Oklahoma City. It'll be the ring ceremony where we'll play the Houston Rockets, and of course Kevin Durant will be here. So again, I love this. The NBA and Adam Silver. I'm just so proud of them for getting this right. I I love the idea of Boo and KD and for the camera to zoom in on him when periodically, not the whole time, but periodically, while the guys are getting their rings and as maybe after the banner goes up. So I think it doesn't really take away from anything. I don't think it takes away from the team or the fans or the players. I think we can still make it be their day, while also having KD be there. It's a full circle moment, and I think him being there just adds to the drama and to the craziness of the NBA. So I absolutely love that. Now, the next thing I'd like to talk about is the Christmas Day game. So the Thunder play the San Antonio Spurs, and I definitely understand what the NBA is trying to do. They are trying to push the Chet versus Wimby narrative, so much. And I do get it. They're both unicorns. They are so dominant on the defensive end, and they both truly are extremely dominant defensively. And it'll be fun. It'll be a fun matchup. I personally would not mind if that would have been substituted, if the Spurs would have been substituted for Denver. I just like the idea of the Thunder playing Denver since we played a super hard fought series against them that went to seven. Denver, in my mind, they're just more on our level. They're in the same tier as us. I think the Spurs are still another season or two away from even being anywhere close to where we are at as a team. Um, but that's just me nitpicking. It'll still be a fun matchup, but I just would have liked the Thunder versus Denver. And then we have on MLK Day the Thunder versus the Cavs. I do really like that. I think that'll be fun. I think obviously that is a potential NBA Finals matchup kind of preview. So I think that one would be a really good one. Because man, the Cavs, the door is wide open in the East. The East is so bad, and really, this is the year that the Cavs should take advantage of that and at least try to make it to the finals. I think that could be a fun finals for sure. Even though, of course, I think the Thunder would beat them probably in 6 games, would be my guess. A few other things to note. So there are 18 weekend home games. And so it's broken up. There are 6 games on Friday, 2 games on Saturday, and then 10 games on Sunday. And obviously, that's because of all the ABC games that that they'll play on those Sunday afternoons, I'm sure. Which, if you kind of keep track, I know I definitely do. The Thunder tend to not play great on Sundays, so I don't know how I feel about that. But we're going to have to turn things around on Sunday afternoon games, which I think we're capable of doing. Uh, and then lastly, I kind of tried to figure out what might be the hardest month for the Thunder. And in November, January, and March, we play 15 games, which is absolutely insane. 15 games in 30 or 31 days is just crazy. Um, and in each of those months, they have 8 road games. So I wasn't really able to decipher which month is for sure, in my opinion, the most difficult, but those will be some really tough months: November, January, and March. And really, I'm guessing March will probably be the most difficult, given the fact that, it's the end of the season, the guys will be tired. Hopefully, we'll have a big lead and we'll be able to play some of our young guys and can rest some of our guys that play a lot of minutes. So that is really all I have as far as the breakdown and some of the big games for the Thunder schedule for next season. It's already August 18th, and I believe the first game is October 21st. So we're just a couple months away from Thunder basketball, and I am very excited. So leave a comment. Let me know if there's anything that you noticed about the schedule, or if you liked the games, if you didn't. On Christmas Day, on MLK Day, opening night. I have heard some people talking about Kevin Durant being here might be a distraction, and I kind of understand that to a degree. But to me, it's just fun. So, with that, I will talk to you later, and Thunder up.